Hello paper crafters, this is Angie at Chicken Scratch. If you're joining me live, say hello in the chat and let me know where you're watching from. If you can hear me, let me know just by saying okay or giving me a thumbs up. So tonight's a big night because the brand new Stampin' Up! Annual catalog just launched today, and the May online exclusives are also live. And some of those items are available while supplies last. So I'm going to walk you through everything tonight, my favorite products, what I think are must-haves, and a few things that I honestly think could sell out pretty quickly. If you're excited about the new catalog, please give this video a thumbs up. And yeah, which is your favorite new product in the catalog or the online exclusives? Yeah, so lots of stuff is going on today. Oh, let me take this off of here. Thank you guys for giving me the thumbs up and letting me know you can hear me. Let's see. How do I take this off here? There we go. Okay, you guys can see the catalog and you can see me, right? We've got Lori and Patricia, Erica, Amy, Lisa. Okay. Good afternoon, good evening. I don't think it's morning time anywhere, is it? I don't know. It could be, right? In another country. So how are y'all doing? Okay, I don't know every day around 5 o'clock, the morning doves come up on the deck and they have dinner. And I have a new camera out there that lets me know when they're there. Deborah says that she received her chick stand today. You're very welcome. I'm glad you got it. That's awesome. And thank you guys, everyone that ordered chick stands last week and over the weekend. I was so excited to get those orders filled. I do still have them on sale if anyone's still interested. Cindy says, I'm not happy with the prices that have gone up. I feel your pain. Honestly, I do. What I purchase now has greatly decreased from what I used to purchase. Much like everything else in life, right? Yeah. Amy says, how am I doing? I am in so much pain today. If you guys are friends with me on Facebook, you saw that I went to the retreat over the weekend. I didn't lift anything. My friends did all the heavy lifting. But I did have physical therapy yesterday, and it was really rough. I would say that yesterday was the worst so far, which I said that last week when I went last week. So I don't know. My back is absolutely killing me. My neck's fine, but my back is killing me. Sue says she received the fabric basket she won and it is gorgeous. Yay, thank you. Okay, so that leads me to the prizes that we're giving away tonight. We're going to have 5 prizes because guess what? I can't stamp tonight. I couldn't get anything ready in time. I had to do a newsletter this morning to let everybody know the new catalog was live. So I did a newsletter. I did a Facebook post. I did a blog post. I had to create graphics on Canva. Oh, hi Sherry, welcome. This is your first time watching. So I did a lot of administrative work today, and like I said, my back is absolutely killing me. But I can walk you guys through the catalog. We can walk through the online exclusives. And then I'm going to give away 5 prizes. So that brings me to the prizes that we're giving away tonight. So look, this is option G. Option A is going to be the peach pie product. Stampin' Right marker, ink refill, blah, I can't talk, and ink pad. Okay, these were mine. So next week I'll give away another set of them. So this is A. B is going to be this Lori Holt basket that I made. And this is the Prime fabric line. And this is called the cheater print. I love her cheater prints. Okay, so that's option B. Option C is going to be a chick stand. Option D is the Designer Series paper assortment. E is this pool party crinkle ribbon. And F, here it is. I was like, oh, it fell. F is the Wink of Stella. Okay, so that's the choices. And I'm giving away 5 of them tonight. Okay, so you do have to be present to win. And we will do this at the very, very end. Isn't that so awesome? Okay, so I don't want this to come tumbling down on me. There we go. Okay, who's that? Kathy asked, have I been receiving the swaps? Yes, I'm going to be showing them tonight. So these are the cards I've received in the last 2 weeks. Most of them are downline swap cards, and they include me, even though I haven't been stamping. So thank you guys so much. I am going to be showing them tonight. Kathy, if I'm not allowed to show them, will you put in the chat box that you prefer I wait another week? Okay, let's see. So Michelle says physical therapy is worse than the surgery. I'm beginning to think so, because I even went and laid down today because I'm like, man, I don't even know if I can go live tonight. Darlene says she received her beautiful fabric basket. Yay! Awesome. Hey, Sydney, how are you doing? Am I going to see you on the next embroidery class? I just signed up today. David said I could go. He's going to be here to put my machine in the car. Okay, Smiley J says she loves my hair. Thank you. This is called the Messy Bun, that I haven't washed my hair since Thursday. Yeah. Stephanie says she loves the cheater print. Okay. Did I post the link for the prizes? Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Thank you very much for the reminder. I will post the link for the live chick candy now. Sorry about that. I'm just rattling on. Live chick candy. There's lots of things I'm going to forget tonight because I do not. It's not that I don't feel good. I'm just in incredible pain. Okay, here we go. I told David as soon as the video is done, I'm going straight to the bathtub. Okay, there's the live. And let me pin that to the top. Let's see. I'm trying to do a new thing tonight. I was trying to watch myself on my iPad so that I could potentially... It's not working. I was going to try to see more comments. Is that working? Live. Here we go. Will it let me pin it from here? Oh, heck no. I better do it from here. Okay, I'm gonna say in advance, thank you guys for your patience tonight. If you think I'm a dingbat normally, I'm even more of a dingbat now. So, YouTube's. I'm trying to pin the link for the live chick candy. If you're on Facebook, I posted it about 30 minutes ago. Okay, here we go. Ruh-roh. There's 119 of you guys watching. And pin. Okay. If you're on YouTube, the link is at the very top to enter to win the prizes. Maria, I don't always comment here, but you don't know. So maybe nobody. Maria, we can see you. Yeah. Okay. Let me close this out and then we're going to get started. So, yeah, we can see you. So we're going to go through the catalog now. It's a pretty small catalog. Normally, every year, with maybe the exception of last year, I always go through the catalog and go through it page by page by page to just kind of go over some things that you might have missed. Especially now that this catalog is only, 86 pages. You could miss some stuff. So hopefully you're not in a hurry. We probably won't be here any longer than an hour than normal. And Kathy, I am looking to see if you, okay, I can show the swap cards. Okay, good. Perfect. Okay, and Sydney says I'll see her on the 16th. That's good. Okay. So, let's see. On page, let's see where it gets started. Oh, speaking of product of the month. So, we do have a new product of the month. And, let's see. I think I saved it right here. Here we go. So here is the product of the month. The Berry Botanical Vellum. You can purchase this for $5 when you order a minimum of $75. Okay. So that's the May product of the month. That little advertisement is right there. Let me back up for 1 second. If you're a customer of mine and you place orders with me regularly, I mail you the catalogs from Stampin' Up. I pay Stampin' Up to mail them to you. If you have opted out of communication from me, I cannot mail you a catalog. And I know some of you guys that are really good customers, you may have been confused about what you're opting out of. When you opt out, you're opting out of me sending you a catalog, and you're opting out of me being able to communicate with you. You're not opting out of Stampin' Up, spamming you, or whatever. You're just opting out of me being able to see you or to send you anything. So if you're a good customer or any customer of mine that's been placing orders and you didn't get your catalog, I need you to log in and opt in. And then let me know that you've done that, and I'll send you a catalog. Because when you say opt out, that means I can't send you a catalog. It means you've said you don't want me to communicate with you, that you don't want me to mail you anything or email you anything, right? So when you opt out, that means you're opting out. You don't want any communication from me. So I need you to opt back in. If you need help with that, let me know. I'm available. Especially, I can talk. It just using my arms and shoulders is what I'm limited to right now. So yeah, if you've opted out, please opt back in, and I can help you do that. Okay. So it's a good thing I'm going through this. Right here on this page, I want you to take notice that we have a larger grid paper now. I did share that with you guys a couple weeks ago, so I did show it. If you need to see it again, let me know. It fits perfectly on our glass mat. So that's really awesome, right? I keep saying that I'm going to glue it down and put it, but I have this cutting mat here that I've gotten so used to. And if I put the glass mat on here, you're still going to see my cutting mat underneath the glass mat. So I don't know. Maybe I'll change it later. I do like stamping on the glass mat. Okay, so now we're on page 8 and 9. This talks about kits and scrapbooking kits. I'm looking at these big inspirational quotes. Simplicity is the seed. Creativity makes it bloom. That's pretty awesome. Okay. Start with a few crafting must-haves, which is a paper trimmer, envelopes, adhesive, designer series paper, a punch and dimensionals. And then you just add stamps and embellishments. Okay, let's just get to the good stuff, because how many of y'all actually read all of this stuff? I do eventually, not in the very beginning. In the very beginning, I usually actually start to go, I go to the back. Okay, so this is the first suite collection. And this is called Bloom Boutique Suite Collection. And this is one that I actually did order. You guys have already seen me use the amazing scallop dies, which, what's the name of them? Scallop Blooms Bundle. Yeah. Should I hold this up? Hi, Linda. Okay, and so here is the, if you're into scrapbooking, this does have a sticker sheet with it. And then here is the scrapbooking workshop kit. So if you're into scrapbooking, then all of this is available. The next collection, oh, let me back up for a second. So right here, this is the collection for everything. So if I back up for a second, I'm going to the online exclusives really quick. Remember how I told you guys that you want to get the entire Silly Old Bear Suite collection before any of those pieces go on die. So there is, and we'll go over the online exclusives again in just a minute, but notice the collections when you want to get everything, okay? Sue Ann says that she used Post-it notes on what she wants. I used to do the same thing. I used to have 1,000 Post-it notes coming from every direction. Me too. Okay, so now back over here. The next collection is called Waterside Retreat Suite Collection. Yeah. I love these Adirondack chairs. Adirondack back. Yeah. This suite I've not gotten in yet. I just ordered it. I thought I ordered it when we had a special a few weeks ago, and I didn't. I got my order in and it wasn't in there, and I was like, holy smokes. I told everybody I ordered this bundle. I did order it today, so it is coming. Yeah, I ordered, so this is Valley in the Bloom Suite, and I limit how many flower sets I get because there's so many of them, but I did actually get this one. I like the images. So Valley in Bloom. This says Valley in the Bloom. Lily, I can't talk. Lily of the Valley Bundle, and then this is Valley in Bloom. Now I know why I get confused, right? This says Valley in Bloom, and this is Lily of the Valley. Okay, so here's all of the products. So this is the workshop kit. If you're into workshop. If you're into scrapbooking, I've been there, done that. I'm not doing it anymore. Yeah, when my kids were little, I had lots and lots of pictures to scrapbook. Okay, the next collection is Scenic Coast Suite Collection. And this paper is really, really, really pretty. If you've not seen all the paper, I did share that. Oh, yes, I agree, Kathy. I can't wait to show y'all Vicky's beautiful card that she made. Yes. Oh, my gosh, it's so beautiful. She makes the best cards, doesn't she? So if you want to see all the paper, I have that in my previous video. That was my new catalog haul video. So I share every single pack of paper that's in the annual catalog. I'm still working on the paper shares. I have to have the ability to cut paper for a long time. Okay, next page is Beautiful Ordinary Life. Beautiful Ordinary Life Suite. And so this is Bordered in Beauty Bundle. I love how it gives you the colors down here. Did y'all notice that? That's really awesome. And then here's the scrapbooking kit. Does Stampin' Up! Have any designer series paper with birthday cakes on it? That is a good question. I don't know off the top of my head. I can look for you. DSP with Kathy, do you know? Or Stephanie? Both of y'all are here. Do y'all know if we have any DSP with birthday cakes? I don't know off the top of my head. Okay, now, next page is the Velvet Meadow Sweet Collection. That's up here. And this features the Flowering Meadow Bundle and these dreamy flowers. I showed those to you on the haul. And then here is the colors. So Marilyn says, the Heirloom Boutique Bundle does not come with the Bloom Boutique Bundle. Let me see. The Bloom. Okay. So which bloom? Man, there's so many flowers. I'm sorry. I'll tell you this. So if you're asking about this one, the Sweet Collection, in the collections right here, this one says the Velvet Meadow Sweet Collection includes one of each items listed below. So all of this. So if you're asking about this collection, it includes everything that's on this page right here, and that's it. If you're asking about the Valley in Bloom collection, it includes everything on this page. Nothing after it, nothing past it. So that's how you can always remember. It's just, if it's this one you're asking about, it's just this page only, okay? Oh, you're looking at the Heirloom? Okay, let me find it. Heirloom. That's over here, right? I have to laugh at myself because Marilyn, I'm so sorry. Which one says Heirloom? I don't even see that word. Okay. If you're asking about the Bloom Boutique, it includes all of this. This one's $135. I think it says 90 cents. $135. And it includes all of that. So everything on this page. Okay. I agree, Maria. It's a new direction that they're going with the Close to My Heart people. So we'll see how it works out in the long run. I don't know. Okay. Hopefully. Okay. So Darlene says page 18. Let me go to page 18. The scrapbooking kit that is $38 is this stuff. So you get the paper, the cardstock, the stickers, and the white willow cardstock. That is all you get for $38. Okay, so page 19, this is what you get. You get, that's to do a scrapbooking workshop. Okay. Over here on this page, it's all a la carte. So here's the bundle, here's the cardstock, here's the designer series paper with the stickers. Okay. So this is all separate stuff. If you go over here to this, everything on this page is what comes in this collection. Okay. So you do get both bundles for $135, plus the boxes, plus the paper, plus the embellishments, everything that's on this page only. Okay. Hopefully that answers your question. Now, where were we? I think we were right here, right? Yeah. Okay. The next one is Moonlight Flora. Moonlight Flora. Flora? Yeah. Yes, the stamp set is sold separately if you're buying the scrapbooking kit. Now this catalog is new. The format of this catalog is also new. So hence the reason, even though I've been a demonstrator for 20 something years, this is a whole new concept. I need to move this up. Our catalog, this is the first time we've ever had an annual catalog only be 86 pages. No, Marilyn, you're fine. It's confusing to me as well. So yeah. Okay, so on page 36 is where bundles began. And some of the bundles that we just saw in collections, so the first few pages that I went through, all of those were collections. It is a lot smaller. Our catalog is normally like almost 200 pages, and now it's 86 pages. So it is a lot smaller. Yeah. So now we're talking about bundles, not to be confused with collections. Collections include the stamp set, the dies, the paper, sometimes embellishments and ribbons. So now we're looking at bundles. And the bundles images now are a little bit, they're a lot smaller than they used to be. So you might want to get your magnifiers out if you're like me. I normally will put on a second pair of glasses. And then I can see it. So Opulent, Oasis, Phrases and Frames, Lily of the Valley, Life in Bloom, Fern and Flora. So a couple of these we already saw. And I'm not going to go over these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to point out my favorite ones, okay? So the Lily of the Valley, you already know. I just ordered that one today because I thought I ordered it before and I did not. So I can go ahead and put an X on that one that I ordered it. The Phrases and Frames I ordered because it has really awesome greetings and the dies are amazing. I shared that with you guys on my haul video. On the next page, we have the Scallop Blooms bundle. OMG, this one is one of my favorites because it has all those scallop circles. The Boutique Blossoms was going to be the only flower set that I ordered in this catalog, but I broke down and ordered the Lily of the Valley. Okay, now the next one is Safari Smiles. And y'all already know I showed you the cute little elephant a few weeks ago. On this page, I also ordered the balloon festoon. Now, those balloons are huge. So, I'm going to have to make something really big with those. I don't know what yet, but they're big. I didn't order them initially, and then somebody said, oh, you've got to get them. They're amazing. So, I ordered them. Yeah, it's hard to see, right? And then on the next page, so order this one, please, please, please. We need more animals. On page 40, I don't think I ordered anything on page 40. Yes, I did. I ordered the Extraordinary Life, I think. I think I did. I don't know. I'm not going to mark it. I definitely ordered the Words and Wishes. And I ordered the Banner Sayings. And I ordered the Playful Packaging. All of these I showed y'all on my haul video. Oh, Kathy, you haven't gotten the scallop dies? I ordered an extra one today so that I could give it for one of my pick of the weeks. Okay, so now, this one I said I ordered. Well, guess what? That's a carryover, right? So, of course, I have it. That's not a new item. So, you can tell with the pink in that that's a new product. So, although I marked that, it's not a new order. It is an older product. I think it's a carryover. It's a carryover product. Everything else that I've marked is brand new. That one is not. Okay, just like Party Dies, that's not new. Now, I just broke down and also ordered the All a Flutter bundle because those butterflies are little. And all the butterflies we've had in the past are really big. So I did break down and order the All a Flutter bundle. And I got the Exciting Times bundle because of the punch. Okay, on page 43, we have the Stampin' Positioner. I have shared that a couple times with you guys. I'm going to try to use it again pretty soon. I do think it might actually make it easier on my arms and shoulders if I use that, so I won't have to press so hard with my hands. Now we're at the stamp sets. So, for example, this stamp set is in a bundle. Let me find the bundle right here. So on here, Exciting Times, it doesn't actually tell you the page number of the bundle, but it does say bundle right here, okay? So notice that it says bundle, and that bundle is right here. So just make sure that you look for this symbol, bundle, okay? Like for this one that I ordered, the Karen Animals, I can't wait to use that one. The alligator's so funny. So I got this, but you'll notice that this does not have that bundle symbol. So that means there's no dies and there's no punch, right? Just a single stamp set. On the next page, you'll see that this one's included in a suite, and it's also included in a bundle because it's got the green circle for sweet, and that's a peaceful pine and hydrangea hue. So bundle, 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 and then 3 of these are in suites. And here's my favorite, Safari Smiles. Okay. Next page. The rest of these are just stamp sets. Kind of repeating everything I've already covered. It's just now you can actually see the stamp sets a little bit higher, right? Yes, you've got to get the balloons if you want birthday stuff. Anything on this page that I want to bring? You already saw me use You're the Best. I used So Very Proud of You last week with Pooh. And I almost used I Love You All the Time today. I was going to try to make like a simple, quick, get her done card. But I could not. But speaking of balloons or birthdays, see how big this balloon is on this page? That just gives you an example of how big one of the balloons is. It fills up the whole entire card. More stamp sets. This is a stamp set that is not in a bundle. It's a family celebration, so it has all those happy birthday to my mom, dad, son, sister, wife, husband. Okay. I did not order Untouched Landscapes, but I know some of you guys would like this stamp set. I never really know how to use it. I did order Thanks Man, just because I say dude all the time. People laugh at me, but that's just my term for guys. They're dudes. Okay, Stampin' Cut and Emboss Machine is on page 57. I have my little mini here all the time. This is our current dies. So again, just like the stamp sets and all the other items, if it has this pink in, that means it's new. If it doesn't, that means it's a carryover. So for example, the party banners, the perennial postage, and the party alphabet, those are carryovers from previous publications. Okay, now not all of our dies are in here because of course we have online exclusives, And we have just stuff that's online. I guess that would be online exclusives, but I don't know. It's a little confusing, right? And here is the Stylish Shapes, which is a must-have if you're a card maker. The Nested Essentials, the Spotlight on Nature. All of these three, you guys have seen me use so many times. But now you've got to add this one. You have to add this one to your inventory. That's a must. I'm happy to see all of our circle punches in our catalog, because those were just online before. Now they're actually in our catalog. So those of you that like punches, we have some new ones and then some that were just online before. Now for our paper, and like I said, I shared this a few weeks ago. Can I show the poo grouping and price? I can. Can you give me a couple minutes? Because what I'm going to do is, instead of showing the paper version, I'm going to actually pull it up on my screen, because I don't think that this picture does it justice, right? So on the poo stuff, it's 130, item 167634, and it includes all of this, and it is only available in the United States. So it has Silly Old Bear paper, Sweet Old Friends dies and stamp set, and Sweet Words and Labels stamp set and dies. And then the 100 Acre Woods 3D embossing folder. That's the only thing you haven't seen me use. I've used all of this the past couple weeks, 2 weeks in a row, okay? So I'll show all of this in just a minute. I'm going to get through this and then I'll do that. So 63 has 3 packs of paper. 3 packs. If you want to see all these beautiful papers, I did share all of them on my live video. On this page here, we have some new items. The flat 4x8 cellophane bags, shimmer vellum, velveteen, pearlized, two-tone. I don't buy any of those. I don't use any of those. Not that I won't one day. It's just not my cup of tea. So I don't order those to show them to you. Sorry. I have to draw the line somewhere, right? So I don't get everything anymore. But I do get all the papers, except I don't get, like, I didn't get the Luxe White because I don't need that for a paper chart because it's all white. It's not really going to show up on the paper chart. Deidre says she ordered the poo set. Yay! I'm glad you did. Okay, so on page 68, 69, it's just talking about mixing and matching. Same thing on 70. Here is another pack of paper that some of you may miss, because back here, was this pack of paper back here? I don't think it was. Was it? No. So you think all the paper's been listed, but then here's one right here that sneaks up on you, okay? I guess because this is for memory keeping. Okay, on this page, we have, everything on this page is new except for the greetings. On this page, we have the 6x8 memory protectors that's new. The white gel pens, I shared those with you a few weeks ago. And then we have our hybrid stamp pad, which I've shown that to you as well. And I showed y'all how to open it. Remember the wonk, wonk, wonk? It's not as funny when you hear it like the 16th time, right? I don't know where it is. It's probably back there in my basket. On page 72, we have some new embellishments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I shared 6. I shared 7 of them with you. I did not order the floral flight accents, and I did not order the loose anchor trinkets. So everything else I ordered, and I shared those during my live haul video, but I did not order those 2 metal ones. On 73, we have our adhesive, which I use on every video when I make a project. On page 74, we have this new impressions plate. Have I used it yet? Not yet. I have not. Is this the first time that the color DSP is 12 by 12? Yes, it's usually always been 6 by 6. We've always wanted it to be 12 by 12. So now it's 12 by 12. But I wish the print on the 12 by 12 paper was smaller, because in the past, the print on the paper has been small. So now not only is our paper bigger, but the print's bigger. Okay, I want the 12 by 12 paper, but I don't want the same smaller print on the paper, because the print's almost too big. I'll show y'all in a couple minutes. Will y'all remind me? Let me make a note of it. DSP large. When I ask y'all what large print means, that's what I want to show y'all. Okay, on page 75, here's that grid paper, and here's our Stampin' Positioner. Positioner. That's a hard word for me to say. And here's our glass map. On this page, the only thing new we're on page 76, and that is the water and dotted lines decorative mask. On page 77, we have the hybrid stamp pad and the refill. We have some new Stampin' Spots. And then the shimmer brushes. I ordered those today. They're finally in there. So they're finally available. So you can order all the in color shimmer brushes. Since I didn't go to On Stage, I haven't seen them in person, but I did order those today. And I ordered an extra one so I could have it as a giveaway. So next week, if my order arrives in time, I might have a couple new things to offer as giveaways. So on this page, it talks about all of our new in colors, which I've been sharing those with y'all. I've showed you the Golden Glow with the Pooh, the Hydrangea Hue, the Barely Blush. The only one I haven't used is the Crisp Cantaloupe and the Peaceful Pine. I think the Peaceful Pine will come more into play as we get closer to the holidays. And the Crisp Cantaloupe, that was not really one of my favorite colors in the past when we had it. Now, if you're wanting the new ink pads, we have a new special to join. And I can't remember. Is this it? Yes. Okay, so here's the point where I'm going to say we have a starter kit special. And you can either choose our new magnetic ink pads, or you can choose product. So it's either the 5 ink pads, or you get to choose $35 of product of your choice. And that's until the end of the month. So if you have any questions, give me a call. I'd love to talk to you about you joining my team. And Stephanie and Kathy and Jamie and Marissa, how do those brushes work like the Wink of Stella? They are like the Wink of Stella, but they are not refillable. Yes. Cindy says it took them 3 weeks to ship her order. Oh my goodness gracious, Cindy. Why did it take 3 weeks? I don't know why, honey. Yeah, I don't know why. So Gail says the 12 by 12 is mainly used by scrapbookers and the 6 by 6 is used by card makers. That would be correct. But I like making boxes and bags, and the small print goes with both, right? Yeah. Okay, so on page 80, you're going to see our color collection. So we've got our subtles, our brights, our regals, our neutrals, and our 2 sets of in colors. Okay, so just don't forget if you want, you can take your catalog and you can put that this is 8.5 by 11. And this is the stamp pad. This is the refill. And then this is the blends. Yeah. And then on page 82, we have our basics, like 8.5 by 11, 12 by 12, basic beige, basic black. Yeah. And then down here is ordering by collections. So if you want to order like all of the subtles, you would get 20 sheets. And then here's the item number. A lot of people get confused by these numbers here, these items. But just read what it says. Like right here, you can get all 10 ink pads of the subtles for $99. And then this is the item number. Okay? If you want to get all 10 ink refills, this is the item number of the subtles. Now on page 83, this is the index, which I don't know about y'all, but I use it a lot. And on 86 is our Stampin' Rewards. So don't forget, you earn 10% with Stampin' Rewards when you order Stampin' Up! Product. You also get 10% with my Chic Rewards program, which comes out to 20%. Stephanie says, yeah, they are not refillable at this time on the shimmer brushes. Yeah. Oh, Debbie says she finally got to order the cutest crew. Yeah, so don't forget, your Stampin' Rewards is 10%. And I used my Stampin' Rewards on my order today. So Maria says she's thinking about joining again. Maria, I'd love to have you join. And if you'd like to give me a call, please do. I do have people that join that never call me and never send me an email. And when I don't get that call or email, I assume that you don't really want to be bothered. But if you email me and say, hey, I just joined, or you give me a call and say, hey, I've got some questions, then that kind of lets me know that you want to be a part of everything that's going on with our team. So for example, Kathy last night held our mystery stamping event. Kathy, I swear one of these days, as soon as I feel 100% again, I'm going to rejoin the mystery stamping. But Kathy every month does our mystery stamping event, and I know they have a wonderful time. Okay, so that's the end of this catalog. Now I want to share the online exclusives really quick. It's not a lot of stuff. And I think it's a lot easier for me to show you this collection online. So I want to show you guys how to find this if you want to look at it online. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to take you to my blog, and I'm going to show you how to get to it from my website. Okay, because I feel like that's the best way to do it. Okay, so I am sharing my screen now. Let me get rid of this. And when you're here, whether you're on the mobile version or you're on my website, if you go over here on the sidebar, so if you're on the mobile version, to be at the bottom. Oh, by the way, look, here's the Sweet Friends and the Sweet Friends and the elephant, remember? Okay, so if you click right here on this image, if you want to shop the online exclusives, you click on this to shop. But if you just want to see the publication, click on that. And that will take you to the PDF that will show you everything. So here is the first page, and it shows you the Silly Old Bear Sweet Collection. And I don't think you can see my mouse when I move it. But right here is the item number, and it includes all of these items. Everything over here, okay? If you just want to purchase the bundles, here's the sweet, down here in the bottom left is the Sweet Old Friends bundle or the Sweet Words and Labels bundles. These dies are fabulous. You guys saw me use them last week. Okay, so the next page is bundles. Now, I've had a couple people tell me that they couldn't wait to get the Ouch bundle. I might order that on my next order. It is stinking cute, right? So we've got the Sweet Old Friends, the Sweet Words, the Ouch. And then the next page is the Splash and Relax bundle. And then the next page is, and I know everybody's going to miss this. This is why I'm saying right now, start at the back, because guess what? You think, oh, the back page is just a recap of what we've already seen. Well, guess what? No. Right down here, we've got the Thoughtful Octopus, the Natural Artistry, and the Just Peachy. Now, let me zoom in. Look right here, this Thoughtful Octopus. It is so stinking cute. I have it, let me see. I was going to use it today. I'm going to grab it. When I stop sharing my screen, I'll show it to you. It's so stinking cute. Okay, let me stop sharing my screen. Let me make sure y'all are still there too, right? You're there? Okay, so Thoughtful Octopus. Look at how awesome this is. I mean, it's kind of an animal, right? I mean, is it a mammal? Is an octopus a mammal? Which, by the way, octopuses really scared me to death. But we're going to call it cute, right? But look, he's got a really cute face. So, if you didn't look real close, oh, look at this little seahorse. It's so cute. And here's your birthday party hat and cupcakes and a beautiful heart. So if you're looking for little teeny tinies to stamp, so let me see. What was I doing? Well, I was working on something today. I was going to try to make a project. I don't know where I put it. I was going to try to make a little teeny tiny note card. Not note card, like a gift enclosure card. This little seahorse would be so cute on it, right? Okay, so just make sure that when you're looking at the online exclusives, that you go to the very last page and you look at those 3 items that are not in the, because there's such a repeat of everything that was in the previous pages that you're like, all right, already, this is just a repeat of everything we've seen. Well, these 3 are not there. Okay, so I have shown you the catalog. I've shown you the online exclusives. And I showed you, let me see, let me pull this up. Okay, so that's the catalog. I showed you that. I showed you the special. Okay, I think that's all I have to show you. I showed you about joining my team. Oh, and I still have the Chick Stand special. Okay, so last week, oh, I just realized I didn't create an image. Okay, so last week, our pick of the week, let me take this off here. Y'all are still there, right? Okay, that's not last week's. So, last week, this week is, Susan won last week. This week, Nancy, I gotta go look at my spreadsheet. I just drew the winner about 3 hours ago. So our winner is Nancy. Why is that in the center of my... I gotta make sure I spell this right, guys. I don't want to mess up her name. Okay, Nancy, you are the winner for last week's... Okay, hold on. There we go. So, here we go. Nancy, you are the winner for last week's pick of the week, which was this product. So Nancy, you won this cute fabric basket. Isn't it so cute? A Chick Stand, mini Stampin' Dimensionals, and color shimmer gems, and this ribbon. Okay, so that Nancy won that. Nancy, I just need your address, even though I have it, because I know I have it, but I still need you to fill out my form, okay? So here's my form. Now, this week's pick of the week, all you have to do is fill out my form. And I don't have an image for you yet because, like I said, today has not been a good day. And this is not to be confused with this one. This is the one we're giving away live, okay? This is the pick of the week. And I normally have a really awesome image to share with you guys, but I don't have it ready yet. I'm trying to think, how do I post? Maybe I'll create it really quick in just a minute. So this one's going to include mini Stampin' Dimensionals, a Chic stand, a brand new Summer Splash marker, a Summer Splash stamp pad, this garden green and white chevron ribbon. I thought that kind of matched the Lori Holt pattern here, doesn't it? Okay, so that is this week's Chic Candy Pick of the Week. And the way that you enter to win, let me just grab the link to the form and I'll put that in the chat box. And for those of you that are watching the video afterwards, the link will be in the description. So for the live people, I'm going to put it in your chat box. If you're watching the replay, it's in the description, okay? Now, what am I getting? I'm getting the link to the pick of the week. I got to type that. Pick of the week. Pick of the... I'm just looking for the link. Let's see. OMG. It's easier probably just to go to my blog, right? Yeah, it's easier just to find it on my website. Here we go. Let's see. I'm moving very slow. Okay, copy link. And here you go. Now, I'd love for you to stick around because we're fixing to do the prizes. But there's the link for the pick of the week to enter to win. I'm glad y'all love it. So now we're going to do the prizes. Actually, you know what? Nope, I'm going to show the cards first, and then we're going to do the prizes. How do you answer the pick of the week? So the live prizes, so for the live prizes that I'm giving away in a couple minutes, are you asking about the live prizes or are you asking about the pick of the week? The pick of the week, that form is available all week. So all you got to do is go to this pick of the week link. There it is. And it's available all week. Okay, we're going to do the prizes in just a few minutes, but I'm going to go ahead and show the cards I received because there's not that many of them. But I am so very thankful for the ones that I have. Okay, plus this gives people more time to enter to win. The Vicki, I just noticed I have 2 cards from you. Okay, so this beautiful card is from Vicki. She has a downline. My downline makes such beautiful cards. All of y'all do. Stephanie, Kathy, Jamie, the other Jamie. Who am I forgetting? Vicki, Debbie, Marissa. I know I'm forgetting somebody. Okay, so Tracy. This is from Vicki. Isn't that so nice? She decorates the inside of her cards too. Okay, so that's Vicki. And then, let's see. This card is from Laura. Oh, Laura! See, I knew I was forgetting someone. Laura. Laura's card's beautiful too. Isn't that beautiful? Maybe I should hold them up a little bit higher, right? I just noticed I haven't even opened this card. This must have came last week. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. So this card is from Lisa. Oh my gosh, look how cute this is. And Lisa. I knew I was forgetting somebody. I'm going to forget a bunch of people, but look how cute this is. I love it. That's cute. Okay. The next card is from, this one is from Marge. This is a thank you card. She wrote me a really nice note on the inside. I want to make this fold. I think I might have before a long time ago, but I want to do it again. So thank you. The next card is from Stephanie. Hey, Stephanie. I love how she used the gold inside there. Stephanie organizes our team swaps, and Kathy does our mystery stamping events. This one is from Jamie. I love this card too. I love all of y'all's cards. This one's from Gigi. Gigi, another downline. I told y'all this was downline cards mainly. There's some customers. This one's from Gigi. I love your card, Gigi. That's why I broke down and ordered this stamp set. The next card is from Marissa. Another downline card. She makes beautiful cards as well. I love this color. So this is Barely Blush. The next card is Kathy. Another downline. This is a downline swap. Look at this. Oh, does that not give that suite a plug? Isn't that awesome? The next card is from Stephanie. I think Stephanie said this was another swap she participated in. I love this card, Stephanie. Wow. And I love that's the same Barely Blush. Look at the butterflies and look at the vellum under here. Now this makes me want to order that vellum. The next card is from Karen, and this one is a thank you card. Thank you, Karen. I love your thank you card. It's so pretty. It's really beautiful. Yeah. Okay. The next one is from Vicky. This is her Lily of the Valley card. I just love it so much. Okay, so it opens up like this. Okay. But it also, yeah, that's how it opens up. Yeah, okay. Isn't it beautiful? And the next one is from Tracy. Tracy, I've been seeing that you do needlepoint. Needlepoint? Yeah. Very pretty card. I like this paper too. Both of them. And the next one, the last one is yours, Kathy. And you know what? I didn't open yours yet either. Kathy always super protects her cards. I love it. Because, you know, the mail system is really not what it used to be. Look how beautiful. She always puts her her cards in sleeves so that they don't get messed up. Now, seeing your card makes me want to get this suite or this bundle. I'm having the hardest time getting it open. Here we go. That was kind of brilliant the way you did that. The best is yet to come. And look how these beautiful little butterflies right there. So thank you to everyone. I appreciate all of your cards. And I will, some of them I have a hard time parting with, but oftentimes I do actually use them. That's why y'all gave them to me, right? Yeah, beautiful cards. Okay, so now we're going to do the prizes. Okay, one more thing I'm going to show. Okay, I have a question first. So this is a discussion that we were talking about. So I'm going to pull up the paper. So remember when we were talking, I was talking about the designer series paper prints. Probably not the best image of me bending over, is it? So Stephanie, I love our card swaps too. I love your card swaps. I haven't been participating, but I've been on the receiving end. I love you guys. Thank you. Yeah, and for the ladies that don't send me cards, I don't get offended. But the ladies that do, thank you. Okay, so what I was talking about earlier is that this print is super big, right? If I'm making a bag, let's say I'm making a gift bag, this print, the way it ends up on a bag or a box, it doesn't look very good. So I'm comparing. So for example, this is an older style of our stacks that we used to have. The print's smaller, and I get it. This is for scrapbookers. All of our whole catalog now is for scrapbookers. But there's card makers too. So for example, we've got polka dots, and then we've got the big polka dots. So I wish there was like more of a happy medium, because I like this side, but this side is too big. It's really the print. I mean, I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I mean, look at these polka dots. Jeez Louise. Now, I get it. That's going to make a beautiful scrapbook page for somebody. But when I go to make a bag, I don't know. It might. I just want the print to be a little bit smaller. Yeah. Especially this one. When you look at this one, it don't show up well. Yeah. But I am happy we have 12 by 12. But I just don't think that this is going to work on a 3x3 box. Where's my box I was working on? I have stashed a container somewhere in my room that had a 3x3 box. And when I go to cut this at 2 7/8 by 2 7/8, it doesn't look good. I'm just saying. Okay. Moving on. I have a question for y'all. So, see, Kathy loves the 12 by 12. So, she's, see, yeah. So, half of us are going to be really happy and half of us are not going to be happy. I can make it work, to be honest. I just was really in shock when I went to use this for something and I couldn't, because it just looked awful. I do like littles. I do like little. I like little cards. Anywho. Okay. We're going to do the prizes, and then I have a question. At the very end, does anybody want to see my blocks I did this weekend? Let me know. Yeah, let me know if you want to see. Oh, Jamie's swap card did a good job of showing. Okay, where did I put Jamie's card? I've already lost them. Jamie's card. Let me see. Jamie's card. Jamie's card. Okay, she's right. Okay. Yeah, but you know what? She's got this symmetrically, right? I mean, it. Okay, so this is Jamie's card, and Kathy's right. So thank you, Kathy. See, it takes a village. Jamie's card is using the large polka dot, and she made it work, right? It looks good. Yeah, it looks good. So maybe just what I was using it on wasn't working for me. Did I post the link for the pick of the week? Okay, y'all want to see my blocks? Okay, awesome. So we're going to do the prizes so that way the people that want to skedaddle can skedaddle, and then the rest of us will sit around and chit-chat for a bit. Can you purchase a catalog? I'll give you the catalog for free if you want to pay for shipping. Yeah. you're welcome to have the catalog for free. It's just the shipping that's just so crazy now. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to recap the prizes. A is going to be the Peach Pie Bundle. B is the Lori Holt Fabric Basket. C is the Chick Stand. D is the Designer Series Paper Assortment. E is the Pool Party Ribbon. F is the Winka Stella. And G is the, you either get, actually you can have both of them. G will be the cardstock. Pool Party and Pretty in Pink. Okay, so now I'm going to go pull all of the, let me strategically move all this stuff so that y'all can see it. There we go. Y'all can see everything but the paper. How's that? There we go. Yeah, now you can see everything, right? Okay, so give me a couple seconds to pull the entries. And I've got Will and Names pulled up already. Ruh-roh. I'll tell you how many entries we have in just a second. We have 160 entries. And I'm going to download those now. And then I'll share my screen and we will start the drawing. Download. And David asked me if y'all wanted to see him ride by in the tractor again tonight. I was like, dude, are you wanting to drive by tonight and say hi to everybody? We watched the video last week. I couldn't believe how many times he went past us. He went behind me with his tractor and spreader thing, whatever. Okay, where did those go? I downloaded it and now I can't find it. That's what I get for talking. Okay, here we go. So I'm just going to copy them and paste them now. So copy. There's some ribbon on my keyboard. Copy and paste. Okay. Now I'm going to share my screen. Oh no, I need my Post-it notes. Here's my little kitty cats. And let me share my screen and we'll do the first drawing. Okay, here we go. Congrats, Shauna. Okay, I'm writing her name down. So, Shauna, you have 3 minutes to claim your prize. And let me stop sharing my screen. Uh-oh, did I do that wrong? Oh, you didn't see my screen? Oh, goodness gracious. I did it the wrong way. Okay, can you see my screen now? No, you can't see my screen. Well, why is it not working? Can you see it now? Huh. Okay, let me know. Can you see my screen now? You still can't see it? Oh, you can see my desk. Okay, now you can see it. You can see my screen. You can see where it drew Shauna's name. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay, so congrats to Shauna. I might better restart the timer, right? So Shauna, you have 3 minutes to claim your prize. So we're going to say 6:18. Yeah. Okay, so now let's see if I can remove that screen. Okay, so now it's back on my desk, right? Sorry about that. Okay, so now if you guys see Shauna's, so we've got A, B, C. She wants the basket. You already saw it. I kind of figured she would. I'm looking for Shauna's comment that she wants the basket. Shauna, are you jumping up and down? I still don't see her comment though. That's so weird. Which platform are you on? She wants the basket. I'm going to trust you. She wants the basket. Okay, so whoever we're having 5 winners tonight. Don't forget, guys, I need your mail-in address. Okay, so even though I know you. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen again, and we're going to draw the next one. So Shauna's got the basket, and we've got A, C, D, E, and F. Okay, so let's share my screen. I wonder if these ads is what's messing things up. Okay, share screen right here. Okay, hopefully you guys can see my screen. H-E-R-I-N-G. Kathy Hearing. You are our second winner. And you have 3 minutes to claim your prize. I'm beginning to wonder now if I shared my screen or not. Did I not share it or did I share it? I don't know. Oh, you know what? The reason why is because I didn't recognize the screen name. That's what it is. Okay, so Kathy is our second winner. And which item would you like? A, C, D, E, F, or G? G's the paper. Okay, great. I did share it. Perfect. Okay, so we're waiting to hear from Kathy, H-E-R-I-N-G. You have about 1.5 minutes to claim your prize. She wants the cardstock. Okay, you got it. I don't know how I'm not seeing the winners, but okay. So now let's reposition this, and I'm going to share my screen again. And here goes winner number 3. Okay, Debbie, in Kansas, you are our next winner. You have 3 minutes to claim your prize. And it is 6:23. I saw you on here earlier, so I can't remember. Did I? Okay, so Debbie. There's Debbie in Kansas right there. So, Debbie, which item would you like? Debbie in Kansas. Oh, my handwriting was a little awful on that one. A, C, D, E, or F. We're having 5 winners tonight. You can't remember the letter. Well, which item do you want? We've got the ink bundle, the Chic stand, the designer series paper, the ribbon, or the Wink of Stella. Yeah, these are the only items left. You want the designer series paper. You got it. Okay, we got 2 more winners. So we've got A, C, E, and F. I'm going to share my screen again. And here we go. Jean Schwartz, is that how you say it? You are the next winner. You have 3 minutes to claim your prize. Congrats, Jen. It's Jen, not Jean. Jen. Sorry, Jen. Let's see. Stop sharing my screen, or am I? I can't remember. Jen. Oh, goodness. Yes, congrats, Jen. A, C, E, and F. This is Peach Pie ink, stamp pad, marker, ink refill, Chic stand, pool party ribbon, and Wink of Stella. You want F. You want the Wink of Stella. You got it. Isn't this kitty cat so cute? Okay. How many is that? That's 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 1 more prize. These are the 3 choices. So let me share my screen again. Am I sharing my screen? Okay, I am. Here we go. Congrats, Becky. Miltenberger. Okay. Becky, which item would you like? You have 3 minutes to claim your prize. So A, C, or E? Congrats, Becky. And when we're done with this, I'll share my blocks that I made and tell you some details about them. Yes, congrats to all of our winners. And I'm sorry I couldn't make a project tonight, but there was a lot of information to go over. The join special to get the free ink pads, the online exclusives, the new catalog, the product of the month, which I didn't even post the product of the month on my blog or in my newsletter. And there's more, like there's kits. Okay, Becky, are you here? Do y'all see Becky's If Becky's not here, we'll draw again. We'll draw another winner. Oh, yes, there you are. Okay, I see you. Perfect. Okay, awesome. We're done with the prizes. Now, if you guys have any questions about the new catalog, how to order, how to join, how to sign up, before some of you leave, I did want to say Happy Mother's Day to all of you. Mother's Day is this weekend, so if you're celebrating, if you're a mother, I know sometimes some of my customers their mothers have passed, like my very own. So it's a sensitive subject sometimes. So yeah. For those of you that have lost your mother, I'm sorry. But happy Mother's Day to everyone. And hopefully you have a good one. So I told you about the Stampin' Up! Catalog, the online exclusives, join my team special, the product of the month, the Chick Stand sale, the Chick Candy Pick of the Week. Did I give y'all the Chick Candy Pick of the Week? I did not give you a beautiful image to share. I did show you all the product and the description. The link to that will be in the description. Just give me about 5 minutes after the video ends. We did the live Chick Candy. I showed you the designer series paper. So the only thing left is to show you my blocks. Now don't laugh, but this is a really funny story. I love telling stories, by the way. So I left on Thursday. Now don't look too closely, guys, because I've not been doing Lori Holt quilts. I've not done a Lori Holt quilt before. I've started a few and never completed. So this has a funny story to you. I got there on Thursday, okay? I got there Thursday at 10. Well, technically, I didn't even get everything unloaded till probably 1 or 2. But on Thursday, I got this sheep done, okay? Which is stinking cute, right? Now, don't look at the edges because this is all going to be trimmed down with my Trim It rulers. So if you're familiar with Lori Holt blocks, this is going to get trimmed with the Trim It rulers, which are specific rulers, okay? So the edges don't matter because it'll be trimmed down. That's what I got done on Thursday. And I started Mr. Goat. And when I woke up Saturday, this is all I had done was these two, which this one about killed me. And Kim was very patient with me. I had to take out the seams and redo this goat multiple times. I think the quilt seeds are a little bit easier than the animals because I've done a few quilt seeds. And I was able to get this one done, I think, without any seam ripping. But this goat bout killed me. And I honestly, after I did him, I'm like, I can't do no more. I was done. And guess what? He was supposed to be a 12.5-inch block. This was supposed to be 6.5. This was supposed to be 12.5. I did the wrong size, which is probably why it was such a challenge for me. Anywho, again, don't look at the crookedness. It's all going to be trimmed up. But when I woke up Saturday morning, I'm like, holy smokes. I haven't got nothing done. My board's empty. So I said, phooey on this quilt, which was called Farm Fresh. This is one of her brand new ones. Farm Fresh Sew Along. So I switched lanes and decided to do the hen house. And, oh my gosh, I'm so stinking excited. Now, this is, I still have to sew. If you're not familiar with her applique, I don't have enough room on my desk for everything. Let's see. Let me move the prizes over. So, this is applique, which I can't show you the applique because I've glued everything down. But the next step to this block is I have to stitch around the chicken. I have to stitch around her wing. I have to stitch around her comb and wattle and her beak. So I still have a lot of sewing to do, but I have all 12 of my chickens done. which I still have the eggs to do, and I still have the borders to do, but I have all of them ready so that I can just sit and sew. So I didn't get much done on day 1 and day 2, but day 3, I was like not going to bed until I got all of my chickens done because I left Sunday morning. So yeah, look how beautiful they are. Oh my gosh, I just love them. And I am determined that I am going to finish this quilt. So this will be my first official quilt that I am going to finish. I am not going to put this aside. I'm going to leave it on the kitchen table and I am going to get her done. Especially because last year I went and learned how to do this machine applique and then I never did a single thing again. And so I'm like, I'm going to come home and finish this so that I'll know how to do it in the future. Because it's like once you set it down, you kind of forget it. It's kind of like with using any of our Stampin' Up products, right? But yeah, 2 days worth of sewing and this is all I had done. I was ready to absolutely sob. But Kim, thank God, never once lost her patience with me. She had to re-sew this one for me because it was not, you can still see it's a little bit short, but it'll work out when we trim it with the trim it rulers. But guess what? This don't even go with the quilt because this was supposed to be 12.5 inches. So I have to redo this block bigger if I want to make her quilt. I'm kind of thinking, even though I bought the whole entire kit, I'm thinking this might make a really cute pillow, right? All I got to do is, or it would make a really cute zipper bag. All I have to do is just add another bit of fabric on each side and put a zipper. I'm thinking maybe this quilt's not going to end up being a quilt because the teeny tinies are too teeny tiny. Look how teeny tiny that was. Anything that is like 3/4 of an inch, that's really hard to sew. I mean, I can't tell you how many blocks have 3/4 inch squares. This is 3/4 inches. It's teeny tiny. Okay, maybe it's a little bit bigger than that, but not much more, right? Yeah. Mr. Goat, and I still gotta, I think she has legs. I can't remember what gets stitched on. Maybe it's the hen that, not the hen. There's a chicken that has legs that you have to use floss. Okay, so I'm gonna look back for questions really quick and then I'll let you guys go. Cindy says love have her books but haven't done one. Well, let me tell you, if you want a beginner friendly project, beginner friendly would be the hen house. This is the one to do because the chicken only has 4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Well, 5 if you count the background. Yeah. This is a beginner project. What is the pattern name? It's called The Hen House. It's Lori Holt's The Hen House, and it comes in a really cute box, and it comes with the templates, of course, to to trace out the chicken and the wings and the wattle and the comb and the beak. Well, the beak is no template. The beak is just a rectangle fed through a bias tape maker. Yeah. Thank you. I think they're beautiful too. They make me so happy. I wish I would have been able to complete a whole project, but yeah, I didn't. And who knows how long it'll take me. Did I announce the winner of the chick candy from YouTube? Carrie, we are doing pick of the week now instead of YouTube. Yeah, we're doing pick of the week now. Stephanie, did you just say that Mother's Day, you didn't know it was Mother's Day weekend this weekend? Okay, any last minute questions before I sign off? So when the video is over, I'm going to post the link for you to enter to win the pick of the week. The pick of the week again was this fabric basket. I made 5 of them. Summer Splash ink pad, Summer Splash marker, chick stand, ribbon, and mini dimensionals. So this is the pick of the week for this week. This would be pick of the week number 3. I'll make the cute little image when I'm done. David's at a meeting, so I'll make that image and get it posted over on my website. You're very welcome, Becky, if you're still here. Okay, let me scroll to the bottom really quick. And if I missed your questions tonight, you can always shoot me an email. Here is my bracelet. It is in my Amazon favorites. I never take it off except for when I have to have surgery and they make me remove it, or when I have an MRI or a CAT scan. But yes, here it is. I never take it off ever. So I take a shower every day, a bath every night. I sleep in it. I never take it off. It holds up really well. I will admit to you, I've been wearing the same bracelet probably maybe 10 years, 12 years. We could probably go back and look. I think I'm on my second or third because I never take it off. So there you go. Yeah, I love it. And I always get a lot of questions. People always ask me, and this is the matching ring. I don't know if you guys noticed. I have the coordinating ring that is also on my Amazon favorites. And I never take that off either. The only thing I take off at night is I leave these on, and this on. Of course, this tracks my sleep. So I leave my watch on because it also tracks my sleep and my breathing. The only thing I take off is this. Yeah. Pot holders would be another one. Thank you, Sydney. I wish you were there this weekend. We had a good time. Yeah, the chicken wire background, I did not, of course, this is Lori Holt's designs, and that's the background fabric that she chose, which is absolutely perfect, right? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Kara and I were talking. She said Kim had so much patience with me on Friday night when I was dealing with the goat. I really just wanted to just stop doing it. But when you start something, it's like you don't want to give up, or I don't want to give up. So I got it done. But then the next day, Kara was like, that was supposed to be 12 and a half. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. You could put it on an apron pocket. Oh my gosh. I love everything Lori Holt, but I have to say I'm not going to buy any more littles because I don't have it in me to do all that piecing. I want to be able to get it done in this century, and I don't have a lot of time to just sit and sew littles. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe if I get the big goat done, I'll think twice about it, right? Cindy says, absolutely give me a call. I would love to talk to you about it, Cindy. What is the ring you take off? It's a coin. Yeah. I think it's a dime. It's a dime. I got it on Etsy. I'm always looking for jewelry that's a little bit different from what everybody else has. And I think it's a 19 something dime. I can't see that teeny tiny font. But yeah, I think it was like $95. You're welcome. So Vicky says she's made a couple Lori Holt quilts. Her camper pattern. I think there's a new camper one coming out. See, and I say I'm not going to buy any more littles, but I think I'm going to have to make the camper. Yeah. I can't remember if that was machine applique or not. Machine embroidery. There's so many things. Machine applique, machine embroidery. This is applique. Yeah, the applique. Because you trace the templates on Lori Holt's paper stuff, interfacing stuff, and then you sew it onto the fabric, and then you trim around it 1/4 inch, and then cut in the middle. Y'all have seen it, right? I had to make myself notes on the steps to do it. Okay, I'm going to sign off. I've kept y'all long enough. It's almost been 2 hours. Holy smokes. Sorry about that. Okay, y'all have a great weekend. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. I'm sorry I couldn't share a project, but next week I have a really cute one for you. We're going to be using the octopus. Yeah. Okay, see y'all later.